Hey, happy day 688 of what you up to now. Doing one thing every day to document my journey from the offline brick and mortar world, corporate America for over a quarter century, lots of different businesses and industries, like 27 different businesses and industries I have participated in a very active way over the last 4 or so decades, long time, because I'm old, right? I'm cool with that. Experiences are awesome. Even when they're bad experiences, we learn something from them. I want to talk a little bit about possibility today, and what's possible. And it's really interesting. I'm doing a 7-day challenge called Field of Favor, which is helping me to identify the real tight niche and group of people that I should be working with. And I discovered, as I had suspected and known, the reason I have not selected and committed and gone all in on my niche or the group that I work with and serve is because of scarcity thinking and lack thinking. Again, moving this year showed me that the reason I hang on to, or was hanging on to, all this stuff that I absolutely positively wasn't using and didn't need in my life was because of lack and scarcity thinking that, oh, I might need this someday. That whole I might need this someday is definitely an example of lack and scarcity thinking. Oh, there go my lights. They're flashing like Christmas tree lights. So that's the second big aha moment that I've had, that even though I like to think I'm an abundance thinker, there are definite undercurrents of lack and scarcity and doubt and worry and fear in my life. Just like every other human being, for the most part, we all have some level of doubt, worry, fear, negative emotions rolling through our lives. And sometimes they bubble up a little higher than other times, and that's when we address them. That's when we do something about them. So like I said, it's the second big sign that in my subconscious there is some lack and scarcity continuing to work out. And if I don't get rid of those, I will continue to find challenges that I don't necessarily want to have. So today was the four corners of the earth was the idiom that I discussed in my Facebook Live and on my Supersize Your Business segment. And it's, of course, from the New Testament of the Bible. Four corners of the earth, back when people believed the world was flat, meant that people would come from all over the place, or you would be able to reach people in the farthest reaches of the planet. Well, now with the internet, that has become so much easier. In the places where we think that we're alone and that we're the only person, that we have a certain preference, or that we like or are attracted to a certain thing, or that we are interested in something like a hobby or a field of study, or when we're trying to reach different people in our businesses and just to connect with, or to serve, to find the people that can relate to us and that we can relate to. The internet has made that possible. Science and technology and discoveries have made things actually not only possible, but expected. We expect to get up in the morning and turn on the lights, right? Well, 100 years ago, that wasn't so. You didn't expect to get up and turn on the lights. We expect to be able to go in the bathroom and use the water and use the facilities, go to the bathroom, brush our teeth. It's just expected. But, years ago and in certain parts of the world, it's not even expected today that you'll have running water, that you'll have enough food to eat. But for all of us listening to me, it's expected. And what used to be impossible or hard to obtain is now super duper easy. The same is true of our ability to find the people that we want to connect with, to find the people that are having the same experiences as we are, so that we don't have to ever feel alone or like we're the only one that feels a certain way or is experiencing a certain thing. Some of the darkest, most scary times of our life, the loss of a parent or a child, the loss of somebody close to us, the loss of somebody we love and care about, or going through a divorce, or going through a disease or a diagnosis or a traumatic thing. All of those things, we used to be so disconnected and so separated. We felt like we had to go through all of those things alone. Now we can go online and we can find, and not only people, individual people, but we can find entire groups, sometimes thousands or millions of people that are also going through the exact same experience we are. And to me, that is so much better than thinking that we're all alone. We're the only one ever experiencing anything. We still feel that a lot. We still let ourselves do it, but we don't have to because we have access to so much else and so many other people in the world, usually with the push of a button. So that was the discussion about supersizing your business and growing your business, and also realizing that you don't have to reach everyone. You only have to reach the people that have something in common with you or that you can help or give value to. Because life is, even communication, is about an exchange of value, an exchange of energy. Energy is value, right? Value is energy. A topic that's much deeper than my documenting my journey. Also, I mentioned I'm doing the Field of Favor Challenge. Need to do my homework video for that for yesterday. They're having Sunday off because it's got a religious, very religious bent to this particular challenge. And so they're taking Sunday off. And so I will do yesterday's homework. I did it yesterday. And I actually did my my notes in my notebook, right? My pages and pages of notes in my notebook for the challenge. Then I also, of course, did my summary on the napkin by my computer. When it said do a video every day about, today is about just what did you learn yesterday. Really good unit by Jason Flatian and Pedro Adio, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyway, they did a wonderful job helping us to figure out what are the key ways of differentiating ourselves and reaching the people that we're here to reach. Really, really, definitely timely and needed for me personally. And so I got a lot out of that. It was really interesting, but I didn't want to do my video yesterday. I wanted to spend some time processing the information and really, really attacking the beliefs that I have, like scarcity of not selecting a key target audience, thinking I'm going to miss out on the others, and keeping the things that I keep, thinking I'm going to need them someday or want them someday, and then I would have to spend more resources reacquiring them, which is absolutely ludicrous and ridiculous, right? Yeah. Nobody needs as many office supplies as I currently have, ever on the planet. I could run a small corporation on the office supplies I currently have, probably for 5 years. Ridiculous, right? Silly. But it comes from some deep-seated sense of lack or scarcity or not getting enough attention or whatever the reason. It doesn't matter. It just means that I need to say, hey, that is a ridiculous false belief. What am I going to replace that with? Because that's just silly. That's it. That's what I've got today. I've got a busy time, just like the rest of you. It's the holidays, and so we've got a gazillion things to do. I did get my nails done and my eyebrows yesterday, and every time I get my eyebrows done, my face breaks out. No idea why. It must be something in the wax. But that's a totally off-topic thing as well. But that's part of my journey, right? My health and my well-being is part of my business journey, my offline to online business journey. But I would contend, and I will contend very loudly, and I do, that every business, because of this four corners of the earth and the ability to reach the people that we really need to reach and find them, we're not confined to a geographic location anymore. We can reach people in our geographic location, and that might be what we want and how we want to serve. But if we don't want to, if we want to find all the people that are interested in magnifying glasses, I could start a magnifying glass club, and I could find the 1,000 people on the planet that love magnifying glasses because we're super interested in magnifying glasses, or we need magnifying glasses for a particular reason that we love them. Maybe because we like to do close, tiny bead work or needlepoint work or some kind of a craft, or we look at and investigate ancient artifacts, or maybe it's because we can't see for squat without a magnifying glass and we need it for everything. Whatever the reason, I could reach those people on the internet. So if I was a business selling magnifying glasses and all I sold was magnifying glasses, I could try to run a local business. But when you've got Menards and everyone else, every office supply store selling magnifying glasses, it's probably pretty hard to get people to come into a dedicated local store that only sells magnifying glasses. But I could reach all the people I could possibly ever need to reach by having an online presence as well as my offline presence. So that's weird, but I don't even know where that came from. Have an absolutely fantastic day. If I can help you in any way, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow to share what I'm working on, what's my journey, how I am changing that in 2020 and moving toward a much more purposeful journey for myself online by getting rid of some of those beliefs that are ridiculous, right? That's it. Have an awesome day. Bye. Catch you tomorrow.